Hi, I'm Amanda. I've been saying I'm going to do a Weight Watchers video blog for quite a while, and I haven't really gotten around to it. It's easy to say you're going to do something, and then actually doing it's a totally different thing. But I have been on Weight Watchers since August of this year, 2016, and I'm really loving it. I just kind of wanted to share a little bit about my experience and why it's been successful for me so far. Whenever I started this journey, I was 207.9 pounds. I didn't discuss my weight with anybody at the time. I was very uncomfortable with my weight. I've had 2 babies, and it's just crept up the last 5 to 7 years. Before having kids, I added a little. With each child, I added a little, and I had just started losing my weight with from my first baby, and I got pregnant with my second baby. He was definitely planned, and I was very excited to have him, but with pregnancy and postpartum, I started struggling with weight a little bit again. So instead of just trying to conquer it all on my own, this time I decided to join Weight Watchers and see. Their program is very straightforward and laid out. I did it a number of years ago, and I was having quite a bit of success with it, and for some reason I just quit. So after my son, I decided I was going to go back and do it the easier way instead of struggling to make myself graphs and charts and keep track of my calories all day, every day. I just decided, you know what? They have a system already in place. It's not that expensive. Let me just go ahead and try it, and it won't be such a struggle to lose weight as it was with right after I had my daughter. So, as I said, I started back in August, and I really enjoyed being on the program so far. It makes it really simple. If you're a nursing mom, or if you're not, if you're a nursing mom, you might be concerned about your milk supply and making sure that you have enough milk for the baby. That's one reason I chose Weight Watchers over any other kind of program, is because they do have an option if you're a nursing mom to select that. You can select one of 3 different types that you're nursing, that you're non-exclusive, either your baby's on solid foods or you are using some formula, like a half and half type of situation, or you're not nursing. And it calibrates your points per day based on what your kind of milk output needs would be, which is super cool because most diets don't figure that in at all. So once I started on Weight Watchers, I didn't really know kind of what to expect. I didn't want to do anything drastic and compromise my baby's needs. So I started, and I started seeing weight falling off really quickly, and I was really excited about that because I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting maybe half a pound a week, if I'm being really conservative. But a lot of weeks I was seeing 2 pounds drop off, 1.5 pounds. The first week I think I lost less than a pound, and then the next week's like 1.5 pounds. And then most weeks I've lost somewhere between 1.5 to 2 pounds. A few weeks it's a little bit higher, sometimes it's lower. Like I said, I started in August, and it is December now, December 9th today, and I have lost 36.3 pounds since August, so I am pretty happy with those results. But I'm really wanting to attain like a lifetime membership. And for those of you who don't know what Weight Watchers is, you pay for the program, or what Weight Watchers lifetime membership is. You pay for the program every month. When you're in it, you have different options of what type of services you want with Weight Watchers. You can either choose online only, which is what I did before several years back, and I really like that. It's all in the app. You get a certain allotment of points per day, and then you track it in the app, and it tells you, how many points you have left for the day. So it makes it very easy to keep track of your foods. They also have a second track on Weight Watchers that is the online plus the meetings. Initially, I did not want to do that because I am a self-starter type person, and I wanted to make sure that I could be successful with it without anybody else kind of putting their 2 cents in. Sometimes I feel like groups can be really helpful, but I also feel like sometimes you're the sum of, like, I don't know if you've ever heard this phrase before, but you're the average of the people you put yourself around. So I didn't really know what to expect from the meetings, and I don't want to be average. So I didn't want to start with the meetings. I want to see what I could do and then incorporate the meetings later. So that's the second track. And then the third track is like with coaching. So I did start with coaching, and I really liked that. I had a number of meetings with a coach named Michelle, and she was really helpful to me. She's super positive, and she kind of helped to point me in the right direction. And I had already decided whenever I started Weight Watchers, like, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm tired of feeling like sluggish. I'm tired of feeling uncomfortable in my own skin. I'm tired of not wanting to do things because I'm worried about what people are going to think of my weight, or if they're going to think it's not coming off fast enough. And I'm just tired of dealing with that. So I had already decided, you know what, I know this program works because I've used it before, so I'm just going to do it, and whatever it takes, that's it. I'm tired of this weight. So I already knew I was committed. I knew that I was going to be successful, but I thought the coaches would give me a lot of pointers on helpful things that I can incorporate, helpful foods even, like what are some low point foods that they find are good for snacks, for meals, etc. So, and also I'm a vegetarian, so I wanted to have the option of asking like specific questions to the coaches that they could help me out with any questions that I have about details about making sure I'm getting enough protein and stuff like that, because everybody knows that when you're losing weight, you got to have enough protein to be able to help you lose weight. If you're just eating all carbs, the weight is going to really be slow to come off. So I wanted to have that kind of like phone home, if you will, or whatever you want to call it, like to a live person with the coaching. So, and I knew that talking to them, they would be someone that's already successful. So I wouldn't be going into a conversation with them thinking, okay, is this person having kind of mediocre results? I would already know they're successful. They've done it. So that's why I chose to start with the online plus coaching. There's also a plan called Total Access that you can have everything. You can have the online, the meetings, and the coaching. And initially I thought after doing online and coaching, I would go to the Total Access and I would start getting meetings and incorporate it into my plan. The reason why I didn't do that is because I've really liked the coaching. I've had really good luck with the coaches that I've met with, but I've gotten really busy and I haven't been able to utilize it recently, and it is more expensive. And I knew I had to incorporate the meetings because if you want to getting back to that lifetime status thing that I started this rant about, but if you want to get to a lifetime membership, then you have to incorporate the meetings at some point. The ruling with the lifetime membership is that you have to lose at least 5 pounds in Weight Watchers meetings where they're weighing you in. You're not just making something up from home and putting it online. You know, they have to have some accountability factor there. So if you go to the meetings and you've lost at least 5 pounds in the meetings, and then you get to your goal weight, whatever that weight is within the recommended guidelines, there's a range. So the range for my height, which is 5'8", is like 130 something to 164. So I can pick a goal anywhere within that range. And if I hit that goal, and I keep it off for 6 weeks, and I've lost at least 5 of those pounds in the meetings, then I will obtain like what's called a lifetime membership. And at lifetime membership, you will get your online e-tools, they call it, which is like the app and everything, which I use every meal, every day, every snack, so can't do without it. You will get those e-tools, and you will also get the meetings for free as long as you are weighing in within 2 pounds of your goal weight forever. Because the whole idea is to maintain your weight and not just, okay, I've binged, I've gotten to this huge size, and then now, okay, I've like binge diet, and now I'm skinny. Okay, I'm skinny, I feel good. Let me just eat whatever I want. That's not the goal. The goal is to find a lifestyle that you're comfortable with, that you can maintain your weight with, and maintain, it in your lifestyle. So yeah, so that's a long explanation, but I really want to get to that lifetime status because, A, I don't want to get big again. I wasn't comfortable there. I didn't feel good about myself there. And B, I wanted the free membership. That's awesome. So I knew that I had to go into the meetings at some point to be able to qualify for that lifetime membership. So I was 176 at my weigh-in last week, and in the old days that would be big. In the new days, post baby, like, I'm feeling good about that, and I'm not to where I want to be, but I'm getting there. So I have already lost 30 pounds, and I thought, okay, now I need to go ahead and start going to the meetings. I've done 3 months on my own. And for those of you who don't know, when you sign up, they kind of try to gear you to a 3-month plan. They give you a little bit of a discount if you sign up for 3 months at one time. And then, like, my contract was up or whatever. And I thought, you know what, I'll just go ahead and change it now on my billing cycle date. So I switched it over to meetings. Like I said, I was going to do total access, but since I haven't been utilizing the coaching lately, and I'm still continuing to be successful without it, I feel like I can get those same kind of helpful nudges from the meeting center. So I changed my plan, and it's now going to be like $45 a month, $44.95 I think, for the meetings and the online tools. And then once I reach lifetime status, then those things will be free to me. So that will be awesome. So I went into Weight Watchers meeting for the first time today, and I kind of didn't really know what to expect. Like I said, I've been hesitant in the past because I don't want to feel like other people kind of are dictating my success levels. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I walked in, it was really good. I don't know anybody there yet. I don't know their dedication level to the program. I don't know if they're more there for socializing or if they are like really dedicated to this program. But I do know that it was fun. It was interesting listening to people. The leader had a lot of just kind of helpful tips. She talked about incorporating like positive attitude and a good mindset through the holidays, and not having over expectations of exactly what you think the holidays will be like, and then being let down and turning to food whenever things aren't exactly how you planned. And so I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed listening to her. Since it was my first meeting, they kind of gave me everything, like booklet and like how-to little tutorial afterwards, like I was a new member, which I just found just a little bit funny since I've already been on the program for 3+ months, but that's okay. Better too much than too little is what I always say. So I appreciated the info, and I have my little booklet now. My app has all of the weight and everything, all my weights, all my weekly weights and stuff tracked in it. So I don't know how much I'll be utilizing all the resources they gave me. Plus, I can scan any of my foods or input my foods in, and I can create custom recipes to calculate exactly how many points is in my food. So I've been doing all that on the app. I don't really foresee using like the written materials that much, but at the same time, they're there if I need them. But it was really cool. They have a cute little store. You go in and you line up and get weighed. And it's not like anybody's just standing there looking at your weight or anything. But even if they were, I've kind of like lost my discomfort with people knowing my weight. Like, okay, so yeah, I'm a little overweight. Like, I'm okay with that. There's nothing life-threatening about that for me. There's nothing... Like, I just felt so ominous before. I don't want anyone to know, oh my gosh, I'm overweight. Like, they can't tell just looking at me. But I wouldn't have told anybody my weight. Even my husband didn't know how much I weigh. And now he knows exactly, because I've just realized that it's just a part of my journey. It's not who I am. So it's not, I'm not so secretive about it before. So even if somebody was standing behind me, looking at my reading on the scale, I'd be okay with that. Even if they're skinnier than me or they're bigger than me or whatever. It's about my journey, and it's about that I'm bettering myself. It's not about what the exact number is or what anybody else thinks about it. So, but at the same time, for people who are kind of shy, they have kind of a little bit of a barrier kind of curved around the scale. That way nobody, and it kind of goes, sorry, I'm going to kind of show you, kind of goes like a wall up behind you, so that nobody can kind of like look over your shoulder and see what your weight is. So that's cool. So they gave me my weight. They printed out a sticker and add it to my book so that whenever I go in, I can kind of like look back at the last week. Like I said, that's all in the app, so I don't know how beneficial that will be to me, but I'll try and remember to bring the book next week. But anyway, it was really enjoyable. So they gave us a little pamphlet for the focus topics. It's like maybe 3 or 4 pages, and it has just kind of like what the focus of the week is. And so they talked about some talking points in there. A few people shared, and then they kind of did a shout out to the people who have hit like a certain mark. Like 2 people had gotten to their 5-pound goal. So they gave them like a little kind of charm to go on a bracelet or like a necklace or something like that. And then one lady had lost 75 pounds, which I thought was freaking awesome. And I don't know her, but I feel proud for her that she was able to do that. And I don't think she's at the goal that I think she said she's not where she wants to be yet, but just that she could make it to that milestone is really awesome. And I'm going to keep wishing continued luck for her journey. But yeah, and afterwards, after the little meeting, we go to the front and everybody leaves, or you can go and look through the little options that they have in the front as far as like, there's little things you can buy, there's little bars and stuff like that. I'm going to do a review on some of the bars later. The little bars are tiny, tiny, tiny. They're so cute. My toddler actually likes them. They're about this long, and they have different bars that are about 2 to 4 points each. And I got a few of those because they were on sale. They're actually really good. And I had wanted to try them out on WeightWatchers.com before, just to order a few and see, I had seen people post on Connect that they were really good, and I wanted to try them, but I didn't want to pay for shipping, so I just waited until I was in the store, and then they happened to be on sale, so I got a few. They were really good. But anyway, so overall it was a good experience. I think I'm going to keep going to the meetings, and I'm just really excited about this Weight Watchers journey that I'm on. And if you've taken the time to watch this whole video, thank you. And if you are someone who struggles with weight and you haven't found an outlet to kind of turn to that you feel is like a safe, reasonable way to lose weight that incorporates it into a lifestyle, Weight Watchers might really be a great option for you. It's nothing dangerous. It's not any magic cream or lotion or pill that you're going to be upset later that you can't return after 30 days whenever it's not working. You're like, okay, I paid $200 for this pill and I'm the same size. Any of those, if you read the fine print on any of those kind of like pill programs or anything like that, almost all of them say this should be used in combination with diet and exercise. So are they really helping, or is the diet and exercise helping for the people that are successful with it? Not to say that nothing accelerates it, but a pill is not going to lose weight for you. You have to lose weight for you. So if you are in that boat and you are where I still am, but especially where I was a few months ago, and you're thinking, I'm not going to put up with this, not one more day. This is it. I'm done. I am done feeling not myself. I'm done feeling less than, and I'm going to choose to make me better. Weight Watchers might be a good option for you. I've been really happy with it. And if you have any questions, you can just email me. I'd be happy to answer. Or find me on Facebook at The Step Counter is my company page, or at The Step Counter on Instagram, or at The Step Counter on Twitter. And just text me, tweet me, ask me any questions that you have, and I'll be happy to share with you, because it's been a great journey so far. And anyone who is looking at the point in their life that they're looking for something a little bit better than what they've given themselves before, I will be happy to help you along that way too. So I know what it's like. I've been there, and I'm choosing a different path now. So peace, have fun. God bless.